How do you trust somebody again in as far as a relationship after you've been through narcissistic abuse? Like, how do you put yourself out there like that after you've been targeted by a con artist for manipulation to destroy you? You know, the smear campaigns and all that. Oof. How you doing, guys? I am Lodonis Dragonstorm, your seer and sage. Hail to all my fellow brothers and sisters, my fellow survivors and thrives from narcissistic abuse. This shout out to Marissa for bringing this up last night and giving me inspiration to do a video. Wow, how do you trust somebody? It's like you pour your heart and your soul into somebody. You know that they're damaged, but you see light in them. It's false light, but you see light in them. You see the best in them. You fall in love with somebody and you want to see them grow and prosper. You want to be the person that helps to heal them. Like, you figure that that will be appreciated. All the sacrifices that you make, all the forgiveness that you do, all the energy, the money, the time, the effort that you put into that false relationship, that relationship that only you're in. That other person is not in that relationship. And you finally escape the situation, or you go through your final discard, or however it ended. And how do you trust somebody ever again? Well, first off, the healing process takes forever. My God, it has taken me a year plus. I mean, just to get as far as I've gotten. And, well, to be fair, I am probably not the best person to answer this question because I've given up. Me personally, I've given up. My heart is poison. For some reason, I attract the wrong types. I've tried dating twice since that narcissistic sociopath came into my life and literally and dismantled it with intent. And both of those times, they've been toxic women. Both times. You know? And I have asked myself, is it me? Do I attract toxic women? I mean, I know that I attracted the narcopath because I had weak boundaries and I forgave too much. I loved too much. I put my heart before my head. And in some cases, my little head ahead of my big head. But, there were issues that made me susceptible to her and to the toxic women that I had dated before her. The truth of it is, and it's really sad for me to admit, with the exception of maybe one relationship, I've always been lied to, cheated, and left. And is it me? Am I the problem? And I think we ask ourselves that question over and over again when we're dealing with, especially narcissistic relationship, when we're dealing with a toxic relationship. Like, is it us? Am I the problem? Am I really the problem? The cognitive distance, the cognitive fog that's created by a narcissist or a narcissistic sociopath can just turn the world upside down because you have to acquiesce to their delusion in order to exist in their world. After all of the fighting that you do to save a relationship that's hopeless, how do you ever trust somebody again? Well, there's the old lines that anytime I talk, like, I don't even bring this really, I don't bring up that I've given up on love to anybody, because I always get the same lines. I don't know if it's the same for any of y'all that have been through it like I have, which is, well, the right person will come along. Don't think about it. Just concentrate on you. What is it? Everybody has a soulmate out there. Everybody has a love out there. Stay positive. Don't give up. That. I'm not going to give you any of that shit because I don't like hearing it. That's why I don't talk to anybody about this no more. Like, my perspective, it doesn't exist for me. Heart is poison. Is what it is. Don't know what it is, but it is what it is. And especially after going through what I went through, like, I can't see myself ever trusting someone on that level again. But if I were to give advice, the best advice that I could give is work on you. Literally, don't think about it. Yeah, you're going to be lonely. I'm lonely. I get it. You're going to be lonely. We're, as people, we look for that human connection in others. Create that connection with yourself. Make goals. If you have not set goals for yourself, set goals for yourself. And then seek about and pursue them. You know, work towards them step by step every day. Those moments are going to come when you're like, damn, I wish, I wish I had someone, or I wish there was somebody here. But, in truth, I don't think that we're all meant to live that life. And I'm not sure if it's just, how we incarnated, or I don't have the answers. If I had the answers, then I'd feel a lot more comfortable. But healing from narcissistic abuse, you have the opportunity to become a better version of yourself and know your traumas and be able to work through them and face your damage on top of the damage that was spread into you by that toxic person. It may never come. It may never happen. You might be alone for the rest of your life. But if you work on yourself and you're true to yourself, you're never truly alone because you got yourself. My love to y'all. Be good to each other. Suffer no fools.